podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
Getting that peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
That is who I am.
And you're tuned into another episode of the Black Male Podcast, episode 78. Right? 78?
Yeah.
I'll wait for you to co-sign that shit.
78?
Yo, man, I'm just looking for my man to co-sign it. How you doing, bro?
It's lovely, man. I just didn't realize I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, you did?
Yesterday. Yesterday, somebody said it. I was like, off Monday? Fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
It was like, it's a holiday. I was like, oh, yeah. One of those, yeah.
Yeah, it's was it
festivals going on? Yeah, festivals going on all around the country and shit like that.
Yeah, Labor Day, son. Yeah, we about to get right into the bullshit. Fuck it.
That is the New York Knicks, and that's what I'm going to call them. I'm very disgusted with this. I've been looking forward to having Donavon Mitchell.
Why are we listening to him?
New York Knicks uniform. He's a New York native. That's someplace that he wanted to be. And the reality is once again the New York Knicks didn't get it done. Now on its face, I want to emphasize that the New York Knicks on its face, they didn't
He's turning into a
things.
buffoon.
You can't mortgage the farm and give up everybody and have nobody for Donavon Mitchell to play with. I totally understand that. But that's not where I'm going when I'm talking about the New York Knicks. I want a star. I want a star. I want a star that the people can descend upon Madison Square Garden to watch. Who is that dude? There is nobody that's that dude right now. They're 37 and 45, okay? They're 37 and 45 last season. I like R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett can ball, and he's only 22 years of age.
Not
and
a
he's got
starter.
a promising future.
No.
But he ain't that dude yet. Donavon Mitchell ain't 35. He hasn't collected a bunch of dust on his birth certificate. The brother ain't about to go into retirement. He don't have some AARP card waiting for him. This is a 25-year-old brother that's good for 25 a game. And you would pack the Garden to watch what he could put on display and he could bring to the basketball court. You didn't get that done. Why is that relevant to me? And why should that be relevant to Knicks fans and basketball fans everywhere? First of all, when basketball is great in L.A., Chicago, New York,
enough of that guy,
the
man.
game is better.
Oh,
There's
enjoy
a
this.
vibe that gets elevated.
Enjoy what?
Right?
He ain't making no
doesn't
points to
exist with
me.
the New York Knicks because James Dolan is running that franchise, and all he's concerned about is playing his guitar and building some legacy in Vegas, okay? We got a president of basketball operations in Leon Rose, who is a good man and is a smart man. He's got a weakness that he's absolutely, utterly petrified of talking to the media. And so when there's no accountability with the media from the president of basketball operations, there's not going to be any accountability on the part of the players.
Talk that shit, Stephen A.
Donavon Mitchell.
Talk that shit, Stephen A.
And I don't blame you for
Swagoo feel like you. Swagoo you right now.
I'm gonna say it on
Like, what the fuck is this
Exactly.
nigga talking about?
Damn Dallas Cowboys, okay? But let me tell you something. Swagoo. This is what really resonates with me. Phil Jackson is an 11-time champion as a coach.
Once you start talking about Phil Jackson,
He comes to the New York Knicks.
I don't want to hear nothing about Phil Jackson.
He should never talk about accountability, first of all.
Why not?
He never holds himself accountable. When he lies about his sources and when he lies about what he hears, he makes
What you
up
mean
shit.
he lies about his sources? You don't tell people about your sources.
Yo, Stephen A. been trolling for the last decade. He was on top of the game at one time, and I used to love watching Stephen A. show.
Right.
You know your man be trolling because he be trying to get them
super
ratings back popping. He is not the same Stephen A. Smith. That Donavon Mitchell trade was raping you records. There's no way the Knicks should have gave all that shit up. The Cavaliers got away with doing it. Because even though the Cavaliers weren't a team on anybody's radar, they had a lot of young talent.
They did.
The Knicks
Y'all
don't.
do too. Y'all do too.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Y'all only wanted was Obi Toppin and a bunch of conditional picks.
No, it's not. They wanted R.J. Barrett, Obi, Emmanuel Quickly, and 4 unprotected picks.
That's not a lot, bro.
That's
other
a
than
lot.
Other than RJ. RJ is about the only one I don't.
That's
I
a
wouldn't.
lot.
I wouldn't put in that package.
Just for one player.
That caliber, do what you got to do. What you got to do.
Nah, you wild.
I think RJ is the only piece in that package that shouldn't have been in that package.
And then you still stuck with Julius Randle.
That's the problem. That's your issue. You stuck with Julius Randle.
That ain't my issue. That's a New York Knicks issue.
You a New York Knicks fan.
So what? That ain't my issue. I don't go to bed thinking about that shit.
See, look at you being fucking literal.
I'm just saying, it is what it is. Me and my brothers go back and forth with that shit, man. Yo, everybody's not a winning basketball player. There's selfish people in this world. I don't care what career choice you make. Julius Randle is just a selfish individual.
That nigga been ass. I ain't never.
It's not even a debate. It's never in the history of basketball can I remember a guy that goes to an All-Star game, top 10 in MVP voting. The next season has an average season, but still an All-Star, and nobody wants him.
Because of his resume. Everything that he's done leading up to that has always been ass. When he was with the Lakers, when he was with the Pelicans.
That has nothing to do with it.
What you mean it has nothing to do with his resume?
Just making up shit. That ain't why people don't want him.
Why not? That's his resume.
That's not why
his resume of the way he's played, the way he's acted, the way he is on the court and with his teammates is his resume. What you mean?
You said the Lakers. That has nothing to do with it.
When he was with the Lakers, the way he played. What you talking about? It has something to do with it. The way he was with the Lakers, the way he was with the Pelicans, and the way he is with the Knicks, all compounds of why niggas don't want him.
The Lakers and the Pelicans got nothing to do with the way he's devalued at this point. He wasn't an all-star on none of those teams. That one season, he was okay. He killed his whole brand this past season.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He gave a middle finger to the Knicks fans.
Y'all niggas is ass. Shit. Fuck them Knicks fans.
See, that's the whole point. Everybody have a decent conversation with you.
Because you consider it all being one thing. You don't look at the whole compassing of that man. It's not just one thing. It's not just one thing.
Yes, it is. When you take your game and you improve it to that level, that's damn near like a fresh start.
He barely got an all-star bid. He got an all-star bid because somebody else couldn't beat it.
That's not what happened with him. No, he didn't. And he was barely got an all-star bid. Voting. No, I mean, if you don't know what you're talking about, leave the topic alone.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
He was in the top 10 of the MVP voting.
I never said he wasn't.
So he wasn't accidentally in the All-Star game.
Top 10 bid don't mean shit.
About last year.
His whole compassing of his career is why nobody wants him. It's not just the one incident that he did with the Knicks. It's the way he's played. It's the way he's been playing over time is why niggas don't want him. He's a detriment to your team when it comes to chemistry.
Stick to one fucking topic. Stick to one topic.
No, you stick to one topic. We talking about the same damn thing. You're not even
on the same topic. No, we're not.
Move on, bro. Move on. I don't even want to talk about that shit no more.
Yeah, because I don't agree with you.
No, because you're wrong. You're wrong, and you try to put that shit on me. You act like your ass know everything when it comes to sports. I'm listening to you. That shit don't make no sense. That shit sounds stupid.
I act like I know everything because I don't agree with you.
No, that's not the case. That's you doing that to me.
That's the bottom line.
You're doing that to me. You do that shit every podcast. You act like everything you say is correct and nothing nobody else says is right. You do that shit all the time, man. You do that shit all the time. I don't agree with you. How? You do that shit all the time. Because I'm a Knicks fan and I see what this nigga do, and you don't. If I don't know something, I'm gonna let you speak on it. I'm gonna let you speak on it. I don't know something. I'm watching this man. I've watched this man whole career, and I don't know something. You base it off of 1 year with the fucking Knicks where he gave y'all middle fingers and said fuck the team and had a horrible season, and not basing it on his whole totality of his career. Why niggas don't want him? No one wants him.
Listen, who's gonna deal with a dude that middle fingers a whole team? Who's gonna deal with a dude that walks off the court after a win? Who's gonna deal with a dude that walks away from the coach publicly?
He's been doing that his whole career.
I mean, all right.
He did it in the Lakers. That's why they got rid of his ass. He did it in Pelicans. That's why they got rid of his ass. Now with the Knicks, no one wants him. It's like, yo, it's a dub now.
He gave the Pelicans fan the middle finger publicly. on TV.
Oh, but don't tell me he walked away from coaches. He walked away from coaches. He left practices. That's all added. They all know why nobody want the nigga. He did that at LA with Luke Walton and all them. He walked away from practices, acted an ass in games, not following game plans. You tell me he didn't do none of that shit? He did all of that shit.
Who listened to Luke Walton on that whole team?
There's quite a few players that listened to him.
No, that was a whole
I mean, that's why he kept a job. He kept a job. How many teams he done coached that? He was coached 2 teams.
Nobody listened to Luke Walton when he was on the Lakers, bro.
It still don't matter, bro. You still doing shit to coaches and team players. You're a detriment to a team's chemistry. He's not detriment to a team chemistry.
Bro, nobody disputed that. But I'm saying, I don't see teams looking way back then after you have an all-star season and you accept 10 of MVP voting. You done made a whole new brand for yourself. You chose to fuck that shit up again. That's all I'm saying. You talking about the Lakers and the Pelicans. Ain't nobody talking about that. They don't have to. You just fucked up just now. That's enough. That's enough. You done killed it. That's enough. Ain't nobody dealing with you. You ain't no superstar. Ain't nobody thinking about way back then. He had every chance to bring a whole new brand to himself, and he destroyed that. He had every opportunity to do that. They gave him an opportunity to do that. You making an argument that ain't there. I ain't say he did nothing great for the Lakers or the Pelicans. I'm just saying right now he had a chance to change his whole brand.
You saying that man threw his whole career off of 1 year.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You did say that. We're going to roll back this tape. We're going to pull that shit up.
I said he threw out his career. I said nobody wants
off of 1 year. You said it. Off of 1 year. Yes, you did.
That's your perception. That's
what you said. I go by facts. That's what you said.
I said that's what's killing him right now. Right now. You the best player on the team right now. It's the first time you was the best player on the team ever. And you self-destructed.
He's the best player on your team?
And you self-destructed. He was. He was. Not now, because I don't know what the fuck he be doing when he out there. He was the best player on the team. He was the best player on the team. Can't nobody take that from him. That's cap if I say he wasn't. That's the bad thing. If you're the best player on your team, you in trouble.
Yeah, that is a stark fact. If he's the best player on your team, he's definitely in trouble. Hey, man, Julius Randle is Julius Randle. Y'all should have got Donavon, though.
Now who?
Y'all should have got Donavon Mitchell.
Not for what they were asking for.
He was sitting right there waiting for y'all.
Not for what they were asking for. They dropped the ball in the beginning. They probably could have got him in the beginning without them asking for all of that.
Yeah, because I think they broke down what they asked for, because I think they had 3 different opportunities to get him, and I'm pretty sure RJ one of them shit.
No, we probably could have got him, real talk, before the Rudy Gobert trade.
That is a fact.
But the problem is with the Knicks is they always wait too late to do shit.
Yeah, because he been on the chopping block for a minute.
Bro, they keep talking about 4 picks. I ain't gonna bullshit. I would have gave that nigga. I would have gave him. They don't want Randall though. That's the problem. They don't want Randall.
Nah.
I wouldn't have gave him Obi, but I fucked around. I would have gave him IQ. I would have gave him Evan Fournier.
Yeah.
And I would have gave him Cam Reddish.
I'm with that. You can't give up. You can't give up RJ. I talk shit about RJ, but RJ gonna be that piece for that team. He gonna be that piece.
Fuck them 4 picks, man.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. I thought they was complaining more about the 4 picks than anything. Like, get them conditionals up.
No, it was. We only wanted to give them 2. Then by the time we gave up 3, Cleveland was like, fuck it, take all our shit.
Yeah. And Cleveland still got a lot more. That's the crazy thing about it.
Son, the Knicks
Cleveland gave up a lot, and it's still like they still got a lot more.
Cleveland ain't got more picks than we got. We could have gave them 4.
See?
They just didn't want to.
And then
Cleveland
didn't even give up their best players. They didn't even give up their best players.
This is my aggravating part. Cleveland wasn't even in the mix, man.
Nope, they weren't.
Cleveland came out the blue like shit. They could take all these picks, man.
Yep. And take these 3 niggas, and y'all have fun with that.
But it didn't matter. It made sense. You gave him Colin Sexton, but you got Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
They got the young 7-footer Mobley. They got Garland that just made the All-Star team last year.
They still got a squad. They got a squad.
Kevin Love still coming off the bench.
You think he's gonna still be there though?
They're gonna keep him to keep the locker room together. I think he'll stay. Why not?
I foresee him in LA for some reason.
All they gotta do is grab rebounds and throw outlet passes, bro.
That's it.
And nobody throws outlet passes like that nigga.
And he does those great.
I don't know how you practice that, but that nigga outlet passes be like a Tom Brady touchdown.
Right where it's supposed to be for the easy layup or a dunk.
I mean, but would you rather
outlet pass for a dunk?
Would you rather go to the Lakers or play with this upstart Cavalier team right now?
I'll stay with the upstart Cavalier team.
Now, before they got Spider, yeah, but now, I mean,
I'll post up.
And they got the picks coming. I mean,
Kevin Love. The problem is Kevin Love will come off the bench. He'll play well with LeBron, but he'll come off the bench because him and AD play the same position.
Because of the bench for the Cavaliers.
That's true.
He don't care.
Who is LA center? Who they got for a center?
LA center. They got Dwight Howard sitting there still. Oh, who the fuck else is there?
Niggas is ass, man. I don't really give a fuck. I ain't watching no LA games nowhere.
McGee was there. It was McGee and Dwight Howard.
I thought he gone.
I don't remember, man. Nobody cares about the Lakers center. You got me stumped. I don't know. I know Dwight Howard is there though.
Let's see what that nigga current team, JaVale McGee's current team is. Oh yeah, he went on Dallas.
He just went to Dallas though, I think. I don't know. Maybe he was there last year.
No, I think he was there last year. He went with the LA last year.
But I know Dwight Howard is still in LA.
That nigga only 34 years old. This nigga
Who,
7'6". Oh, he got 7'6" wingspan.
Yeah, you wild.
I had to read wingspan. I'm like, hold on, that nigga's not no 7'6". Shit. 34.
And you got your glasses on.
Yeah, he goofy as hell, man. That's the only part about JaVale McGee that pisses me off because you can tell he's hella talented, but
nah, he never learned how to play basketball though.
Yo, they diss Agent Zero for saying that Giannis doesn't really know how to play basketball. Like he's super talented. He can really you can't really stop him, but he doesn't know the game yet. And once he fully knows the game, he's gonna be totally out of here.
I don't see the problem.
That's why I said I thought about when I heard people complain about that. I said, "Yo,
no, but
Trey,
see, you took
Trey
the
probably
time.
said that 1,000 times."
But you took who the fuck listened to me, right? But you took the time to think about it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You and I could have a debate right now, and then listen back to it and be like, "Oh, I missed that part." Or,
yeah, we gonna do that with this one.
Or be like, "Damn, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah,
maybe
right.
I reacted too fast." You know what I'm saying?
All right,
but we could come back and revisit. These niggas just type in the sentence.
Yeah, because I think it was
he didn't say he can't play.
No, he didn't say that. Not at all.
Bro, Giannis just came from one end of the court and blocked the 3-pointer. I just saw that shit. I was like, yo, what the f is he doing?
It was different, bro. It was Chris Broussard and somebody else.
I like Chris.
Me too. And it was on their show, Chris Broussard's podcast. And then
Rob Parker. Man.
No, it wasn't. Rob Parker was out that day. I don't like nothing that motherfucker said. It was some young dude that I think that's their producer. He jumped in there. I can't stand Rob Parker.
I like
it was it was you know what Rob Parker remind me of? You know that what's that white dude that do commentating sometime on Fox?
Yeah, white dude.
Yeah, on Fox. What's his name? Rick Bucher. That's who he remind me of.
It's not good.
No. Every time I hear Rick Bucher talking, he's the black version of that idiot.
Yeah, but Giannis, man, I mean, he doesn't know how to play basketball. Anybody that watches the game knows that. Giannis can tell you he got a long way to go.
How old is he, man?
He's not 30 yet.
Just think about that. That man is possibly not in his prime. He's won MVP twice, didn't he? Twice. He 2-time MVP, won the Finals MVP and a chip, and he's not in his prime yet.
But think about it, if you're building a franchise, Giannis will probably play at least 10 more years.
At least.
You know what I mean? So the Bucks are going to be continuous for 10 more years. That's one reason why, like I said to some people, even though that Knicks trade got out of hand with what they were demanding, I wish the Knicks would have pulled the plug on it early before negotiations got crazy, because you got 10 more years of the Bucks, man. He's not leaving.
Nah, not at all.
And you'll always be able to get stars to play with Giannis if the money is right, as it gets to the point.
Yeah.
So
I think it's only 27, bro.
Yeah, so he'll play at least 10 more years.
He'll be 28 this year.
He's just developing into his adult body, man. He used to be skinny.
Yeah.
Because you remember Jason Kidd tried to play him at the point.
Yeah, I remember that.
But then he put the muscle on, and now he looks good shooting that three, man.
It's starting a little better.
I mean, I know it's just workouts and shoot arounds.
But he uses it on the court, and that's the great thing about it. When he's one of those players that we see when he practices something, he actually uses it. When you see fucking what's his name, who said he gonna go down as the best rebounder in the NBA history? Fucking he used to be on my Pistons. What's his goofy? We were just talking about his goofy ass, the center.
I don't know why we're talking about Andre Drummond, but
yeah, Drummond. We were talking about. I don't know why we're talking about Drummond.
No, he's on the Lakers.
You sure?
I think RJ Drummond's on the Lakers. I think he's on the Lakers, man.
His name ain't RJ Drummond.
Andre. It's Andre.
Yeah. Please don't say that.
I think he's on the Lakers.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Nah, I think he's on the Lakers, man.
Hold on. No, he's on 76ers. He's on 76ers. No, he's on the Bulls now. He's now on the Bulls. He just did a contract with the Bulls. Because he was on 76ers last year. He was on 76ers last season. He was on the Lakers. He was on the Lakers at one point.
Okay.
He was on the Lakers. He was on the Lakers at one point.
I'm behind. Lakers is getting new niggas every year, man.
Every year, son. He was on the Lakers from 2020, 2021.
I tell you what.
Then he was on the Cavs for 2020 to 2021 as well.
If they would have told LeBron that Spider was coming to Cleveland, LA might have been in trouble.
You think he'd have left?
Yeah, why not?
They wouldn't have. I don't think they would have took him back.
Why?
Because they would have had to trade, and they don't want to give up nobody. I don't think they would have took LeBron back. I honestly don't think. I don't think they.
Didn't he just sign an extension? He could have went as free agent.
I don't think they will take him back.
Why not?
You know them niggas don't like that nigga, dog. You know they don't like him.
LeBron don't like them either. Goodness. It's business, man. What are you talking about?
Dude, they ain't about to give up no bread for that, man.
Right. You put LeBron and Spider on that team with Garland
that should
and
be
that boy
fine.
Mobley.
It'd be fine.
Yo, so you talking contention, man.
But it would hurt the young players. LeBron don't play with young players well.
It ain't gonna hurt the young players. LeBron got 2 more years, man. I
Two
don't care
more?
what LeBron talking about. LeBron got 2 more years, man.
I say 1 more shit. I think that nigga got 1 more season, bro. I don't even honestly, bro. I hope don't happen. Bro, 1 injury away from being like, you know what, fuck this shit.
He's 1 more Chet Holmgren situation away from being out for the season. Chet got in his way.
He did.
He thought he had open lane. And he looked real goofy after that one.
He did look goofy to the motherfucker, man. I don't know, bro. I think Braun I wanted Braun to retire after that damn that bubble chip. I was like, bro, get up out of here, son. Get up out of here.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can either.
He's been playing ball so long, man. It's just
that shit is in his DNA. All right, Lamar Jackson. Should he be playing without a full contract right now? Should he play this season? Because after the season, they can either franchise tag him or let him peace out.
I mean, go to another team then.
You know
use this year to pass your resume and improve your marketability. I mean, I would play. And I'd bust ass too. And I would make sure I don't come back to them niggas. Because they're making me wait.
But see, they can franchise tag him and he ain't gonna have no choice. But if they franchise tag him,
I don't like that.
The money that he wanted, the money that he wanted for extension, they had to pay that shit for him for 1 year. That's crazy.
I don't like that franchise.
I don't like that franchise tag shit neither, man. And they can keep franchise tagging your ass too. That's the stuff.
Yeah, they did it to Dak, I think, twice. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, but Dak got franchise tagged and still made $40 million, bro. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You can make a lot of money off the franchise. I think if he get franchise tag, there's no certainty because that could be for 1 year. You get injured, and I might be out the window. That's the problem.
We both know the NFL is not pro player.
That's true.
You're lucky to have a 3-year NFL career healthy.
That's true.
They don't like giving extended contracts. They don't like giving longevity contracts.
Plus, he's trying to get that Deshaun Watson money.
The only people that do get long contracts are quarterbacks. It's kind of rare, but if the team don't want to pay you, either they're withholding to get other players or they don't think you're worth their value.
It's the money he won. He won $300 million guaranteed because Deshaun got 2 and some change guaranteed.
So is Lamar better than Deshaun? Definitely better. There's no debate.
No.
Then that's the problem. But can you replace Lamar Jackson if he leaves?
No.
Then you're going to have to pay him. Just like the Cowboys had to pay Dak. Like, who are we going to replace him with right now?
Because, yes, we trade him. Like, think about this, bro. We said, we're both saying Deshaun Watson is better than Lamar as a quarterback. But Lamar is the one with an MVP. And his record team-wise, even though they don't do good when they make it to the playoffs, is better than Deshaun. Because his team was stacked, but they didn't do shit.
You got the Ravens, you got the Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's when numbers ain't telling the whole story.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Deshaun Watson is
Deshaun has some receivers. Bro. He has some receivers. Look, he played for Clemson, bro. I love him.
I mean, I just Deshaun Watson is amazing, bro.
No, he is. And he had some receivers. He was throwing that ball now.
They different levels of greatness, though.
That J.J. Watt was ass at the end of his career.
I mean, he was hurt all the time.
He was hurt all the time.
But that's when, if we sit in that GM meeting, we got to say, this guy only plays 5 games a year. Why is he the highest paid at his position in the league if he doesn't play?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like signing a rapper that goes diamond, but he only wants to put out a record once every 10 years.
Right.
Now that nigga 52.
Yeah. Talk about I'm going to put a diamond record out. Like, nigga, you old as hell.
We ain't heard from you in 10 years, bro. We forgot what you sound like. But JJ, his brother nasty too, though.
Yeah, his brother real nice. But
I like Lamar. I think
me too.
He's the first quarterback I can remember in my lifetime of watching football that just made himself better.
He did.
In such a short period of time. But people don't want to be honest about it. But when he first came to the league, he really was not a good passer at all.
Not at all.
He was borderline horrible. And I ain't saying he's Tom Brady right now, but he ain't trash. He can thread that needle now.
Yeah, and that ball get the way it need to get to.
It wasn't getting there in the beginning.
No, it was not.
That's why he ran so much.
And he done put on. I think it's Shannon Sharp and them had an issue with how much weight he put on because last year he was only 208, and now he gained I think 20 pounds. Or something like that, close to 20 pounds.
It's
he like 225 now. Yeah, and they was like, yo, that might slow him down. But his reasoning was he took a lot of dings and he wanted to strengthen up because he didn't want to, he didn't want to take so much brute of hits. You know what I mean? Shannon was like, yo, if he'd have went the field, right? Yeah,
go out of bounds.
I know Shannon said if he'd have got the 215, I understand that. I would respect that. But 225. Like,
yeah, but he ran like what, a 4.4?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, now he runs a 4.5.
Still faster than a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You a quarterback running 4.5.
Still faster than a lot of cats, bro.
It might be worse. I don't know. I just can't see him slow it down. This guy is just so different.
That ball gonna get out there though. If he step back, 3-step, 5-step read, drop back and throw that shit with that strength, it really gonna get to where it need to get to.
I mean,
especially on a long bomb.
I'm racist when it comes to quarterbacks. I just like black quarterbacks. I always have.
I don't care about the rest of them.
I've always been pro-black quarterback because the industry doesn't. Yeah, the industry doesn't want it to happen. But I am a fan. I am a fan of Tom Brady though. That's just because he's just so good. Just watching him.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, them some of my favorites, yo. Yeah,
but I mean, I've always been pro-black quarterback, and in these recent times, there's just been so many of them that have played well.
And they still get the bad treatment of they run too much. Every time you hear about a black quarterback, he runs too much. He runs, but then you get a Baker Mayfield. boy, I love the way he run. He really elusive. I'm like, huh? But this motherfucker can't pass to save his life.
Well, we're always going to be overly critiqued, man. I think this is just personal, and I don't even think it's a bad thing, but I think the biggest weakness of a lot of black quarterbacks, I think some of them are too talented to a certain degree.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
What
because I'm trying to get to that point without making it too confusing with a whole lot of big-ass words. When you see a 3rd and 5, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know you can run 7 yards because you're fast.
Yep.
Right? Every time you do that, you're risking injury. Your team is paying you all of this money. You're risking injury. Dak Prescott has a habit of dropping his shoulder.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? So
and his throwing shoulder at that.
That scares the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
But some of these white quarterbacks, they'll throw a pass on somebody that's triple covered. You know what I mean? It's still
and the receiver.
It's not injury. It's not injury dangerous, but it's play dangerous because now you got your receiver in jeopardy of getting his head taken off.
Yep.
It's just different levels of their perception. It's like they're stuck in one way of coaching.
Yep. And then if the receiver jumps back to get the ball, they're like, boy, he threw it right where the receiver, only the receiver can get it. No, he did not. He underthrew the fuck out of that ball, and that receiver worked his ass off to go get that shit.
But when we throw it, they'll say it's underthrow.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not a level playing field. Deshaun Watson isn't the type to just run all the time.
Nope.
So
because he's slow.
Yeah, he don't run like most black quarterbacks. He don't have to.
No, because his arm is nice. And he elusive. He'll get out the pocket.
But we naturally are just, we're creative people. And we have the skills to make something out of nothing. And sometimes that can be our downfall because we get away from the basics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need but the basics. And when you need to, you pull your magic.
I totally agree.
Sometimes you're so talented, you're always trying to make the big play.
And that shit don't help at all, son.
When it doesn't work, you look foolish.
Yes, you do.
It's 3rd and 15 and you tried to run.
That's too much space, my nigga. You can't do that.
Yo, you think Lamar won't do that?
I know. I've seen him do it. And every time I be like, bro, why are we doing that, son? Just throw the ball out.
Bro, listen. They can go for it on 4th down, 4th and 10, going for it, end of the game.
Because they know he gonna run it.
Yeah, he'll try to run that shit. But when he do it, everybody loses it. But then when he gets stopped, it's like, oh, man, why he don't stay in the pocket?
All right, Serena Williams, man. This is the last sports topic. Serena. Oh, yeah, of course. My only thing is this. Now, they love her. She's getting ready to retire. She's running down to the end. Now everybody love her. They all in love with Serena.
They always love you when you leave.
She can't do no wrong. Tennis ain't gonna be the same without her. White people make me sick with that shit, bro. They called her every name in the book. A monkey, said she's a man, her ass too big, all this other shit while she was mopping all them little white girls up. And now her
ass ain't even that big. What are they talking about? Where they been? What ass did they see?
You know how they are, man. A little bit of girth. A little bit of girth in the booty. Yeah, a little bit of girth in the butt cheeks. They wild.
You called her yams girth? What you said, girth? I gotta look up that definition later, bro. Yo, son, I'm done with you for 10 seconds. He said girth. What? I don't know if I should say pause or not, man. He said girth.
All right, it might have been a mistermed word to use.
I'm only disappointed that Serena Williams on like 2 different things. Besides that, that's the greatest tennis player ever, man.
What are they? You willing to say it?
No, she fucked up her face.
I agree. She definitely did.
I was not a fan of that. No. I'm not a fan of changing the face. I think our futures are beautiful. Features are beautiful. I think we're beautiful people.
And she changed the face by that coloring type shit. Man. I don't know what she did.
Marrying the white guy threw me off, man. I didn't expect that from Serena. But love is love.
Me and my man talk about it.
Yeah, if they in love, it's fine. I'm not like that on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just personally disappointed. Anybody that acts like they have a problem with me being disappointed, man, kiss my ass, nigga. Y'all niggas capping.
Oh, me and Eric talked about that today. He was saying, yo, my only worry is he was like, I said, no, he said something about Serena, and I said, man, my only worry is what's she gonna do outside of here, this, that, and the third. And he was, and I said something about her, doing like bleaching her skin and shit like that. Hopefully she don't start shit. He was like, nah, man, you gotta worry about that for Venus. I said, no, Venus is married to a black man, and her face still, she hasn't done anything.
Venus is married to a black man? I've never seen her with a black man ever.
Yeah, no, she's married to a black man.
Okay, I ain't gonna research it. I'll look at it later. But I've never seen her with a black man ever.
Uh-huh.
She's the one that started it with the white guys.
He said she started with the white guys.
Yeah, she was going all over the place with the white guys for a long time, man.
She definitely was. She definitely was. She definitely was. She definitely was. You are right about that.
Nah, you wrong about.
I think I'm wrong. Bro. I think I might be wrong because I know I saw with a black guy. He was Nicholas Hammond.
That's a black guy?
Nah, he white. He's super Caucasian.
I thought so, man.
He old as fuck too. She was just old.
Man, stop shooting out these wrong takes. They get mad at me because you wrong, man.
Last thing I saw her with was a black dude. Is she still with this dude?
Nah, man. Yeah, man. I told you she like white guys, man. I mean,
nah, this dude is old as fuck, son.
This is my thing. This has nothing to do with black and white. Venus and Serena.
It does. Fuck
no, this is what I'm saying. No, it kind of does. This is what I'm saying. Venus and Serena are like the blackest black women that could have ever played tennis.
Mm-hmm.
These are sisters from the block, bro. And they both got white men. That shit is weird to me.
That's weird as fuck.
Y'all ain't see no white people growing up at all.
Y'all from Compton, son.
White people basically spit on y'all when y'all trying to play tennis. And now y'all married a white man.
That's a fact.
That's just, I didn't see that coming. Some people, I see it. It's like a guy that goes to the NFL. The NFL player has a white girl. We don't look twice. The NFL and white people just seems to mix. NFL players just go to white girls quicker than almost any sport.
And I hate that shit too, bro.
I don't know what it is about football. NFL just does that.
I feel like they put them shits in place for you. Like, here you go, bro. You're a star. Here's your kit. Your little white girl.
No, they do that in college though. When you go on your visit, it's the white girls they're setting you up with.
That is a fit act.
There ain't gonna be no black girls in your room waiting for you.
No, it is not.
You got black women all the time. We're gonna give you something different. Try this right here. Damn. You mess with them big booties, we're gonna get this little flat booty with long titties. Try this flat butt with big nipples and see what it is.
This nigga, bro. Yo, so little lips. Man, let's go to regular conversation. I'm not fucking with you, man. Not fucking with you, man. So men over sexualizing what women is wearing. It's been the habit of going on. We can see like the teacher that everybody was talking about how her body is too curvy and what she wearing. Come to find out, it was more men complaining about it than it was women. To the school, men, and then Remy Ma, and what she was rocking with her lingerie line, which is her line now. People calling that an issue.
There's nothing wrong with that picture. She even smiles, a regular smile. There's nothing seductive. She's not touching her body. She's not turning around. She's not busting it open. She's not bending over. I mean, come on, Sports Illustrated's been doing a swimsuit cover for how long? Yep. I mean, what entertainer that has a body?
I ain't even thought about that. You're right about Sports Illustrated. They've been doing this for mad long.
What entertainer has the shape that can fit in a bikini that doesn't wear bikinis and publicly show those pictures? Mary J. Blige does it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Taraji does it when she's on vacation. Rihanna does it. She has the Fenty. She wears her own stuff. Yep. Nobody says anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just men so horny. Every time they see something, they got to associate it with the act of sex. And you want to knock this woman now because she's shapely. But then if she isn't shapely, she's fat. She's this, she's that.
Right.
It's just, and this ain't even no panda bear shit, man. Sometimes men make me sick, bro. It's like, what? Then that is what they judging men by. you making that reaction.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And it's like, I thought it was dope. Because I remember when Remy Ma first came in the game, she wasn't ladylike. Her fashion choices were terrible. Her hair was always all over the place.
It was.
Now she's an adult. She's made a success out of herself. And then I got people saying to me, that's not hip hop. She's a lyrical MC and this. I'm like, what does that have to do with her being a woman? She's a woman first.
What? She's a lyrical MC. Why has he even thought about it?
She's a woman first. I mean, was everybody attacking LL when he took his shirt off?
No, of course not. You know they love that.
He was one of the first rappers, I think, that was taking his shirt off all the time that I can remember.
That's true.
So?
Now I'm with you.
Remy Ma's shit was tastefully done. And if that's her own line that you're saying, I think that's dope. You know what I mean? I think lingerie is dope.
Yeah,
I thought it was tastefully done. I don't think that's the same as talking about some of the content that these women are doing and twerking and sexually suggestive shit. Right. That wasn't a sexually suggestive post.
Not at all.
Or photo shoot. You know what I mean? I'm sure her husband was definitely fine with it also. It was tastefully done. Being that it was put out there publicly, I'm almost positive he was okay with it. It was tastefully done. Rihanna, the stuff Rihanna does, I think is tastefully done with her brand Fenty.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, now if you start talking about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B and certain things Nicki Minaj do, but that's their brand.
And as of late, you haven't seen Cardi on that shit either, if you notice it. She's even been changing up her brand some.
Her shape might not be where it want to be at this point. She might have to get another surgery or something. And then she might be tired of doing it. She's been stripping forever. You get tired of certain shit. But if she wanted...
Why you didn't lead with that? Why you had to lead with the surgery?
Cardi B has no problem getting surgery. She doesn't hide anything. That's not even a shot. Cardi B ain't going to the gym. Is that a debate?
I'm not debating none of it.
Sir, listen, Cardi B...
That's women's business. That's women's business.
Meg... No, I can see Meg going to the gym, but I don't see Cardi B.
She does.
I don't see Cardi B. I don't see Nicki Minaj. I don't see them going to the gym. I just don't.
Nicki Minaj is like an Oompa Loompa right now. So.
You just said something about me, then you say that?
I know, man.
Son, as long as you know you
every day we contradict ourselves. Every day is a walking contradiction, man. So, you know.
Oh, man. Okay.
This is my one. This is my one.
Confessions. One?
This is my one.
As long as you ain't blaming me for it, we good.
Nah, here you go.
You good for doing some dumb shit and saying it's my fault. You always do that shit. I'm like, me, why gotta be me?
You do, man.
It's always it's always you. Nah, man, that's you. Oh my God, man. It's always me.
Man. Hold on, let's see. Right. Fam, you seen her recently.
I seen her?
Have you seen her recently?
Who?
Nikki.
No, Nikki said she gained some weight. She said it herself. But people were saying she was pregnant because of the outfit she had on. She laughed at it. She said, no, I've been gaining weight.
I mean, she happy, so that's all that matters.
I mean,
it's a happy weight, bro. So it's a happy weight. She happy. She chilling.
I don't know.
She just mad short, man. Short people, when they gain some weight, it just looks funny.
I just think it's funny that when you look at old footage of Nicki Minaj and her talking, and then they got the old video, and she tries to say it's not her when the girl is talking about her relationship with Remy Ma, like back in the days.
Yeah.
And Nikki saying that ain't her. Come on, baby, that's you. That's you like a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's super.
Y'all was doing some funny stuff with each other back in the day for y'all, do y'all thing. Like, I get it. You don't want to talk about it. Remy Ma let it go, but I get it. But baby, that's you. Because I just saw another documentary I was watching, Hip Hop Uncovered. I watched it over again and shit. Mm-hmm. And, Deb was showing the footage when she first moved in with her, before she got the ass and the titties, the regular face.
Yeah, she was.
That's you.
Yeah, that was definitely her.
That was you, baby.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely her. She was skinny as hell. I think she finally admitted she had some butt work done.
Nobody cares at this point.
No one cares, bro. It just is what it is. It's not your ass, ma. Not your titties.
But you know what's funny?
It's yours now. It's yours now. That's all.
I had this debate with somebody. Not debate, but we're talking. The female, and she's had alterations done. And I had said, it just feels like women do that stuff for each other. Because when you look at most men, that are like married or have solid families,
right,
or been in long-term relationships, they ain't got these women with these big asses.
Nope.
Them big asses don't do nothing but get OnlyFans money or likes on social media. We ain't looking for them big old asses.
They only get OnlyFans money for them?
No, I said they're for OnlyFans money and Instagram likes.
No, you 1,000% right.
But that's what you're doing. How you do your thing. But you go out here and you get all this work done in your body, you still the same person?
Still the same person. Still look just like you looked before you fucking pulled up. I mean, hey man, to each his own. I don't care. You want to get work done, get work done.
No, I'm not anti-work. You know what I mean? If that's your money, you do what you want to do with it. Because I know a dude did a clip, and he said an old dude was talking to him when he was at the gym, and he was talking to the older dude about why girls don't go to the gym, and he told the younger guy he should just invest in getting this girl a BBL if he likes those kind of asses. And I just found it interesting that somebody would actually suggest that to somebody. I guess that's where we at now.
An older dude suggested that?
Yeah, he told the dude, it's like, yo, if you're worried about your girl going to the gym, just get her a BBL. And he said he was just shocked to hear that from somebody. He didn't know how to react to it. It was like, you know, I ain't knocking it. I'm not a pro-surgery guy, but if that's what you do, that's your body. I wouldn't want you to, because anytime you go into that table, you can die.
Some die, yeah. I know my wife for a little while, she was on getting breast. She was on that. She was on that for a while.
What, the lift or the inflation?
The added.
Or the combination?
Added.
Oh.
They ain't fall. They just small. So she was
if it's small this long, what you doing?
She liked her breasts when she was pregnant with Sean and Vaughn, like how they sat up, perky they were, and how big they were. I was like, baby, they was full of milk. Like, but it was a feeding source. Like, so she thought about getting the implants. And you know, I let her go through her process. I'm never one to shoot the one down. Like, go through your process, research it. Let's weigh the pros and cons, pricing, who should we go to, location, this and the third. Because I knew that shit was gonna die down eventually, so let it die down. You know, let her go through her process and let it die down.
I mean, you did right. Let her feel it out.
Because I'm not just gonna shoot it down. You're just not gonna shoot that shit down.
Nah, you can't. But I know a woman that went to Atlanta to get a breast reduction, and she died from it.
See,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like
a reduction. Think about that. You went for a reduction and passed away.
Yeah, and her joints was like crazy big too. And she wasn't fat. She was
you just never know how your body going to react to anesthesia, what they put in your system to do the work. You know what I mean? Anesthesia. You just don't know. Yeah, because anesthesia is, you know, if it's local, this, you know, different shit, that shit can fuck you up. I'll tell you for me, bro, when I broke my leg and I did my surgery, when I was coming out of anesthesia, I was so drowsy and out of it, and my heart rate kept dropping. I watched them roll in the crash cart. Because I was in and out. I was in and out of consciousness. It was like, Mr. Jones, we got to get you to stay up. Because if you don't stay up, and I'm like, huh? What you fucking mean? You got to get me to stay up? As I'm talking, I'm falling asleep. And I watched them pull the crash cart in. Man, I started slapping myself. I said, let me get my shit together. Yeah, like, it scared the shit out of me, man.
Any procedure is dangerous, man. Like, I had a tumor moved out my neck one time, and I don't remember nothing, yo. I woke up with tubes in my neck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I don't remember shit. I'm just in a room with tubes in my neck, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Bro, they roll you in, and they was like, oh, we're going to give you anesthesia. It should be kicking in soon, dog. But they was rolling me in on the cart. I saw the shit that they was going to use on my knee. And I saw the little plate. Everything is in bags and it's sterilized, and I'm going in. Mr. Jones, you should be woke up. I'm sitting. Yep. I woke up in the goddamn sitting up, trying to get me to wake up. That's what I remember. I remember,
man, I
was like, damn, that was like 15 minutes.
All I remember, they had to shave half of my beard before my beard was this long because they had to get it from under there.
Mm.
That's it, bro.
See?
I remember nothing else. I woke up in another room. Them niggas could be doing all kind of. They're gonna be doing all kind of ungodly shit to me, bro. I was out.
Yo, for me to woke up, you'd have woke up in the internet with a dick in your mouth.
God damn, man.
Like that chick that was under anesthesia while she was having a baby. Just imagine. Her first time seeing that shit was on the internet. She had a dick in her mouth while she was giving birth.
God, man. It's just crazy to me that some men are so high on the pervert level, the way they just think it's okay just to violate women like that.
Motherfuckers be over sexualized, man. I mean, shit. Let's bring up a situation you was going through with the Remy Ma conversation, and how
it's just he was adamant about it. I mean, sent me mad messages and sent me messages from other people that agreed with him. I said, bro, I don't care what point you have, somebody's going to agree with it. Because he said that was the problem with hip hop. And I'm thinking, like, how is that a problem with hip hop? That a woman gets a lingerie line. She's a grown woman.
Grown woman, son.
These artists are not children anymore. These are grown women. It's a grown married woman. If she wants to venture into modeling, if she wants to venture into lingerie, if she wants to venture into swimwear, if she has the body for it and she's comfortable within that body, what's wrong with it?
She should be able to do what she want to do with her body, man.
I mean, Lizzo should be able to do whatever she want to do. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just good. I'm just good. I don't agree with how Ari Spears attacked her. You a fat nigga yourself. But he can say he keeps himself covered. But Lizzo at this point has created a brand of being a certain way. That's her choice. But to say that that's damaging hip hop, and the example he gave me was Latifah and Lauryn Hill.
Come on, son.
Like, come on, man. Latifah was a tomboy. Lauryn Hill was somewhat Afrocentric, so it didn't fit. And Lauryn Hill was a child.
Exactly.
I mean, she was a very young adult in her heyday. So I don't think that argument makes sense if you want to relate it to hip hop. But it's okay for men to rhyme about shooting each other and selling drugs.
No, we talk about destroying each other every day, bro, when it comes to music. When it comes to music, we talk about women performing fellatio, how many women you could bag, calling them every name in the book, killing each other, selling drugs to everybody in the whole block. But we got an issue with women dressing dressing the way they dress. Like, it's not a problem, man. I think it's corny.
That's negative to have a lingerie line or wear lingerie.
She got her scantily clad, let her do a thing.
And it wasn't even scantily clad.
No.
It was taken from a distance. You didn't see, nothing. Nope. You didn't see nipple, none of that.
Nope.
Dude's just perverse, man.
And it looked good, man. Shit, she nice long legs. She was doing her motherfucking thing. Shit.
I mean, she came a long way, woman-wise.
And she loved taking pictures. But remember what we talked about? She was a kid, if you think about it. When she came out, she was a kid. Before she went to jail, she was barely even what? She was barely 20 years old when she went to jail.
She get into her woman body. Her husband probably makes her feel sexy.
Yeah.
She likes putting on her outfits now and taking pictures. I mean, she is a brand.
Yep.
And all her pictures are tastefully done. It ain't nothing that's outrageous. I don't think she's taking herself out of character. I don't think she's stretching it, reaching a nut.
No. I think she's doing what she's supposed to do, man. I don't know, man. I think once we get out of our way of being over. The sad part is, bro, as soon as a woman in hip hop comes out and she raps the way that a Remy Ma does, we want her to look like a dude. And it's like, no, bro. She should be able to look like a full woman and still be able to give us that shit that we want to hit.
Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown didn't.
Nope, they didn't.
So why old niggas acting like this is new? Lil' Kim never wore clothes. What do you mean?
She was naked on her whole career.
Foxy Brown always had the boobs swinging. She always had the cleavage out. Always.
You're right.
We said nothing.
What were we going to say?
Why should we say anything now?
That shit was sexy. I missed
what Remy Ma did can't be just looked at as sexy and left alone.
Yep. No, I'm with you. I'm in total agreement with you. We got one more thing. Well, it's two more things. First one, let's do a little quick check-in, man. I meant to start this at the beginning of the pod. You know what I'm saying? Are there any mental pitfalls or anything that you're going through right now? And if so, how you addressing them?
Well, every day I try to do some form of active discipline. Outside of the gym, because the gym is the norm for me now, so I can't even use that. Gym in my diet, that's my norm. But just an active discipline. It could be keeping a bill on time or grabbing some things that I put to the corner that I need to bring to the forefront. Because my biggest issue, I would say, is just putting action over avoidance. Because a lot of times we can avoid things.
Yeah.
And for a listener, if I say something's a weakness, that doesn't mean it's a problem. A weakness just means it's something I can improve on. You know what I'm saying? So I would say avoidance over action. It could be a simple thing as sending out a resume. Instead of sending it right now, I'll send it when I get back home.
Right.
I'll send it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Just getting into the practice of just doing things that needs to be done.
No, I'm with you.
Consistently, to where that's just the norm all the time.
Right.
Not just for a 3-month spell and then fall off for a little bit, just all the time. Avoidance over action. I need to write that and put it on my refrigerator. Just avoidance over action. Action over avoidance.
Action over avoidance. Put that on a shirt.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm dead ass writing that down right now.
Yeah, because if anyone says they don't have that issue, then fine. I applaud you.
Action over what?
Replacing avoidance with action.
Oh, so you done switch it up.
Nah, action over avoidance is what I said. And if anybody says they've never had that issue before in their life, I applaud you, my brother. But I've gone to bed and left the dishes in the sink, didn't put the food up. That's all avoidance. Wash them clothes and don't fold them up.
Yeah, I got a wife for that, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta remember she listened to this podcast.
I'm not saying anything, bro. I ain't saying nothing, bro. I will argue with you about any topic in the world, but
you ain't gonna argue with that? You ain't gonna do that?
Bro.
You ain't gonna do that, Stephen A?
I'm not doing that. Nah, man. We can yell at each other for 30 minutes. You bring up E, I'm done. Nope. Ain't doing it, man.
I'm with you, man. I need to stop. I be trolling her ass too.
Nah, that's fine if you do it. I don't want to pause up.
Yo, I trolled her ass one day and I forgot that I said it on the pod. That nigga brought that shit up in the argument.
No, she can't do that though. That's not right.
It was cool. It was smooth though. It was smooth. It was like the end of the argument. It was smooth. It was tastefully done. You know how it's tastefully done. It was tastefully done. I wasn't mad at it. But I don't want to see your hairy arm. Yeah, I don't want to see your hairy arm. Nah, man, our arguments be tasteful. We don't go overboard. We don't go overboard. We don't believe in that because we never want to say anything we can't come back from.
I don't argue though. But if a woman calls me out and she's right, I respectfully just decline.
Hey man, I argue with people I love. Everybody else I don't argue with.
I mean, yeah, okay, man, but
I'm willing to go back and forth with the people I love.
Yeah, but you like arguing. That shit is trash.
I love you, Trey.
What is that? Go ahead with that shit. I'm not. Shut up, caught off guard, bro. I didn't fuck with you right now. I think ain't shit. You need to laugh at yourself, man. Shit.
I caught you with that one, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't ready, man. Still, you my brother, though. That's what it is, man. Outside looking in, they might not see it, but that's my brother right there.
Oh, yeah. They'll be looking at like, why don't niggas even talk to each other?
Yeah, man. We yell at each other. We yell at each other all the time.
Yeah, man. Don't be nothing. So, get a hug later, go have he drink water, I'll have me an alcoholic beverage. We don't even revisit the yell. That shit over with. No, never. Well, that make no damn sense. Yo, I say for me, man, with this mental pitfalls, I finally got out of mine, I had a major mental block, and I finally broke through that shit this week. I broke through it, so I got out of my way in many aspects where I'm literally, while we're doing this podcast, my documentary is being rendered now, so I can send it off to the team to review before we finalize it. Everything is done because I want to air it next month. I just started, bro. I just had an epiphany recently. And it was like, yo, you're worrying so much about certain things that you can't control. Two, the things you can control, handle it. And I just thought I just had to get out the way, bro. I literally got out the way, and I was like, boom, finish this, boom. Let me finish this, boom. Let me send this email, boom. Let me call this person, boom. Let me make things move with this, that, and the third. And shit started working, man. I was literally second guessing myself on a few different life moves and decisions, and I had a woe is me moment, and it's not me, and I'm usually hella confident, and I was for shit, I'm gonna say about 3 months, bro. I haven't been confident in nothing that I've been doing. Not even this podcast.
It happens, just like when writers get writer's block, creatives, have limited creativity moments, man. It's different variables.
Right.
We gotta find what works for us, man, and work through it. I mean, nobody's on their A game for 365 days a year.
That is a fact, bro.
I mean, LeBron is probably, I think LeBron's the greatest talent to step on a basketball court.
Yeah, but he's not the greatest player.
No, but I've seen some games where LeBron was on the court, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying? I've never seen that. I've never seen Jordan like that. But LeBron has days where he looks like he don't want to be there.
Yeah, he's like, yo, why am I doing this shit?
And then he'll come back to the next game and drop 50. I just say that to say, sometimes we have them days, man, where sometimes we don't even know what it is. Sometimes we just, we just feeling it.
Yeah.
It's like being all excited to go somewhere. Like, yeah, man, I'm about to go there. It's time to go. You be like,
no, I'm with you. I want to play this video. I want to play this video. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to play this video. But I feel like that shit gonna add another 15, 20 minutes to we already at an hour.
But don't play it then. You play it next week.
All right, we'll do that. Because it's been a suggested video. The wife suggested that we talk about this.
Oh, too late now.
Yeah, it's literally at the end of the podcast. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna backlog this for next pod because I think we should talk about it. I think we should. I'll put that back right here. Next pod. Yo, do you see the notepad shit?
Yeah, I looked at it this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was adding
looked at
shit
it this
to
morning.
Yo, anytime you think of a topic, bro, and you can add it to this shit, add it to it.
No, I haven't done that though, but I've figured out how to pull it up. Didn't have to figure out how to pull it up. I just pulled it up.
Yeah. That should have helped because I'll be trying to figure it out. But I think we're good, man. I think we're good. We got anything else you want to add? No more Donavon Mitchell conversation. We damn sure ain't never talking about Julius Randle ever again on this podcast.
For what? He's useless. I hope he goes to the Pistons.
See, you digging now. You digging. You trying to dig? That what we doing? The end of the pod, that's what we gonna bring up.
The Pistons deserve a talent like Julius Randle.
He's right where he's supposed to be.
Okay, now I'm done.
He's right where he's supposed to be.
I don't even have a comeback for that one, man. But all I want to say, man, end the pod, man. We all need to work on addition through subtraction. This is kind of piggybacking what you said earlier. Eliminating negative people, and that negative energy can affect your worldview sometimes without you even realizing it. You know what I mean? Surround yourself with uplifting people that will keep you motivated, put you in a better position to be successful, that you can build on each other. You know, the type of people that will lift you up and never pull you down. You know what I'm saying? And that positive energy will carry you through a lot of the rough patches, man. You don't know when the rough patches come, but that support system is definitely necessary.
That's a fact. I got to do a better job of leaning on my support system.
We all do, man, because we think we can do everything. And I was had a rude awakening, maybe I'd say 30 days ago, and then again 2 weeks ago. Maybe a week ago, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And what happens is a lot of times your support system becomes aggravated because they want to be there for you and they can't because they don't even know anything is wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the things that we feel is wrong really is nothing because a lot of times we don't read the room. Right. Especially with females, we don't read the room. All of the things, we're upset because we maybe can't provide certain things for them. Not necessarily always financial.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. They ain't even tripping. We tripping.
Yeah, they ain't even thinking about it.
Then if you say it to them, they're gonna look at you like, what?
I'll slap you.
Yeah, like, nigga, you stupid. Then you be like, party be like, who you calling stupid?
Yeah.
But the other party was like,
Got a point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Mine checked me about something the other day, and I put that shit in way perspective. And then when I got done, she said, "That feel good, don't it?" I said, "Yeah, it did."
You know what's ugly though? It only works if it's a woman you care about, though.
That's it. Now everybody else, I don't give a fuck about your vocals.
When a woman that care about you check you,
yeah,
that shit kind of sexy, say.
Yeah. Oh no, it ain't no kinda.
Yeah.
Ain't no kinda. We ain't got a front.
After that,
that shit sexy as a motherfucker, dog.
You want to say, you know what it is, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You be like, what? Yeah, you don't start some shit.
Come here,
go ahead, talk your shit. Yeah, talk your shit.
Yo, I had to say this. I had a moment with E the other day, man, before we log out. She came downstairs or something, and I felt like she'd been teasing me for a couple of days because I've been so engulfed in my work and trying to get things together. It's been a couple of days in a row she would keep putting some shit on that I like, and I was like, one day I told her, I said, yo, you gonna quit fucking with me. I'm still that nigga, yo. I can rip that shit off you and do you in. Like, stop playing with me, yo. and all she could do was smile. I'm just waiting for you to notice me. I said, stop playing with me. Don't do that to me, yo.
Yo, on that note, real talk, we swear we be punishing some ass, bro. We ain't
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
They loving every piece of that shit.
Yeah.
All that goddamn hollering and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they ready to rumble, son. This is up their alley.
Yeah.
Right up their alley, son.
That's a setup.
Full setup, because they waiting for us to do that shit. That'd be the problem. They waiting for us. This is what I want from you.
And they whisper that word they know you want to hear. Oh my God. Oh fuck.
Bro, out of here. Tap out.
Game over.
Tap out.
Yeah. Game over. Tell you don't say that shit, man.
Yo, I thought I was the only one, bro. Certain words, certain phrases whispered in my ear gently. Game over.
Nah, everybody got their shit. If you in a relationship with somebody and y'all don't have like your shit, whether it's a position, whether it's a certain, I don't understand. I don't know what y'all doing.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Because she got that shit with someone else. Your ass said she ain't got it with. Better tighten up, homeboy. You better tighten up. Tighten up, bro. You know, niggas be fronting, but tighten up with your lady, bro. Because if you ain't hitting those spots and doing that shit that she like, because you afraid, this is my woman, I don't want her to feel, hey, do all that shit. Because if not,
I would love to I would love to talk to a female that had a side dude for like 3-4 years and then stop and then just try to work things out at home. I would like to talk to them about how home has changed.
Ladies, if there's a woman out there that had a side dude that want to come on here and y'all no longer mess with your side dude and you committed to your certain relationship, you want to come on here anonymously. We don't have to show your face. You can just hear your audio. We would like to talk to you. Hit one of us up. I'm dead ass. DM us. Let's jump on this podcast. Let's have a conversation.
I'm wondering because usually the stuff you do with the side dude is the stuff you don't do at home.
Let's not give them no. I just want to know. Let's talk. I'm with you on that one. And the sad part, somebody gonna hit us.
It don't work for men though. It don't work for men though, because niggas ain't shit. It don't matter.
I'm doing it all.
Yeah, we ain't changing shit.
Now, the way you have sex with one woman will be a little bit different than what you're gonna do with your significant other.
Yeah, most definitely.
certain positions, you know, you don't do with your lady.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, a lot of times when women have side dudes, they actually have other relationships more so than men do for the most part. A lot of times men might just hit something or come by and hit something. Women mess with side dudes a lot of times and they damn near have another relationship.
That's a whole relationship.
Yeah, they asking him, did he eat today and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Men ain't usually doing that. Men just, you know, stick and move to stay in the groove. You know what I mean? Like, that's it.
And I'm pretty sure both of us have been in that situation where we were the side and she was around us more than she was with her damn dude.
I mean, I've been a side dude twice in my life. That's some defeating shit, really, in the end.
Because you put that time in, bro. That's gonna be a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, it's just defeating. Then when it's over, it's like, fuck was that?
Fuck, I was doing. You done wasted mad time and years.
Yeah,
and
like
thought process and getting to know this woman, being a part of her, and realizing, you know, this shit is going nowhere.
Even if you're not looking to go somewhere, you wasn't looking to go there.
Nah,
that was not the plan. It can't be the plan.
Especially once y'all do more than just sex. Yes, sex is a combining thing, but when y'all going on dates, vacations, and shit, like the bitch going on vacations with you, y'all, that's a different. Y'all are really in a relationship, and her husband is a side nigga, but she can't leave her husband because they got kids and their whole situation is lined up.
But it's like, what are you really doing?
Yup. And don't let you go fuck with somebody else because then they gonna be madder than a mother.
Oh no, they'll fight you. Pull up on your crib. All that
you go
shit.
home, you got a whole nugget at home, and you tell me I can't go mess with nobody?
I mean, you ready to fight that night? That's cool. There's gonna be violence. Men do it too.
Yeah.
I heard you fucking with that nigga.
Yeah.
A woman would be quick, be like, go home to your wife. And you'd be like, oh, word?
All right.
All right.
Say less.
Yeah. I am going on my way.
As soon as we get done.
Yeah.
That's bad. Yo,
this is some women.
Podcast,
some women only want men that got women though. You saw the chick that said it.
We saw the chick. Yeah, she said it.
Go ahead. We ain't get into that though.
Because that's a whole nother topic. This is Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
This is episode 78. Catch y'all next week, man. Peace.
Yeah.